everybody, and welcome to Live from 88 Guitar Topics with Nathan, episode number 3. Today we're going to be talking about guitar tremolo technique, and today we're going to be discussing a number of different techniques that are both fun and interesting. And the reason I chose this topic is because I've just always loved the way the tremolo sounded on the guitar. Today we're gonna talk about the standard classical guitar tremolo technique, which uses 3 fingers, the I, M, and A finger. We're going to talk about some 5-finger guitar technique too. A number of years ago, I had the privilege of meeting Charles Postlewate when he came to do a master class at the university I was attending, and he introduced us to the 5-finger guitar technique. So you have P, I, M, A, and C. And you can do some very cool things with it, including several different variations on tremolo. And I'm also going to discuss today with you to me, a brand new tremolo technique that I had never considered before. But a couple of weeks ago, I was watching Ana Vidović play in a video, and I was listening to her tremolo, and I was looking at it, and I was like, what is she doing? And she was playing with just the 2 fingers, the I and M finger, and she was just going 2 fingers, and it just was beautiful sounding, and it was really cool. So I gave it a try, and I like it. So, a variety of different tremolo techniques that there are, and we're gonna discuss them, and you're gonna get to hear them today. So the first one I'm going to cover is the standard 3-finger tremolo technique. It uses 3 fingers, and so you're going to be A, M, I, A, M, I, A, M, I, A, M, I. So real slow, it's going to be A, M, I, A, M, I, and it sounds like this. Next, I'm going to talk about a 4-finger tremolo technique, and it's going to be C, A, M, I. C, A, M, I. So like this, it's going to be slowly, it's going to be... It's going to sound like this. The cool thing about the 4-finger technique is that when you start using that extra finger, you can achieve a smooth tremolo that has no break in it. The standard tremolo with 3 fingers has a break in it. It's da 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 da. But when you use the 4th finger, you can get da 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 da. A very smooth sounding tremolo that has no break in it. I'm also going to discuss a variation on the tremolo using the pinky, and this is going to be a 5-note pattern. It's going to be C, A, M, I, M. C, A, M, I, M. And so you get a 5-note pattern. It sounds like this. So it's going to be C, A, M, I, M. One more interesting variation on it is the 6-finger pattern, and so this one looks like a fan. You're just kind of going like this. It's using the pinky. It's going to be C, A, M, I, M, A, C, A, M, I, M, A, C, just all the way back and forth, kind of like a fan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to sound like this. And the last pattern I want to talk to you about today is a brand new technique to me that I've only been working on for a couple of weeks, but I really like it. I find that you can achieve that smooth texture, but I also find that I have more dynamic control over the tremolo when I use it, and that's just using the two fingers. So it's just going to be, M-I, 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 over and over and over, just the two fingers. And this is the technique that I learned by watching Ana Vidović play. If you haven't heard of her, check her out. She's a phenomenal world-class guitarist, so check her out. And you can always learn something by watching other people play, and I just learned this technique a couple of weeks ago, and this technique sounds like this. So those are the techniques that I wanted to cover today. We have the standard three-finger classical guitar technique. I have showed you several five-finger guitar techniques using the pinky finger to do several different variations on a tremolo. And I've also showed you the latest tremolo technique that I've picked up using just the two fingers that I learned from watching Ana Vidović play. I hope you've enjoyed this and found it interesting, and thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye. The three-finger guitar tremolo technique.